have chosen wisely.
All right, starting off at Target. Surprise, surprise. What do we got? I see some Spidey stuff. What's this? Super Friends Metal Force. This Supermobile, a little stylized Superman. And there's a Batman. Look at that. There's a big robotic Batman. We got a Toy Story set, some walkies, Pound Puppies, a Paw Patrol plush. All right, just caught my eye walking in, so let's keep going, see what we can find. I don't know what that is. Mr. Paw? Mr. Excuse me. There's people down another aisle, so I'm taking a quick left. There's those bag sets we found a couple weeks ago. Looks like pretty much the same stuff. No restock yet. More Lego. What do we got down here? Pokemon, Super Mario, Sonic and DC, still going strong. There's a bunch of the double sets, Sonic and Dark Side. Excuse me. It's end caps, all blind box. Marvel, Star Wars, Villains, Hello Kitty, Lilo and Stitch. Okay. Got a little wrestling dump here. Rey Mysterio, all Rey Mysterio all the time. The superstars, Stone Cold, one Jesse the Body back there. I don't see anything else new for singles for wrestling. Moving down to Star Wars, this is what they've had last couple of weeks. Here's the little Game Reverse and a bunch of Mando and Grogu stuff. Micro Galaxy Squadron. Excuse me. Let me spin around. Let's see. How to Train Your Dragon. There's the Night Viper. A couple of those. And I did get a message from our good friend across the pond, Stu, Universal Toy Collector. I'll put his logo up right there. And he did tell me he's going to meet some friends of mine at Joe Fest at the end of June. And he has picked up the Cassandra Nova for me. So thank you for that. He just told me that yesterday, as a matter of fact. So that's awesome. There's a Juggernaut. McFarlane. I'll have that in my Jaws Fuggler he's found that I can never find here. This looks like a Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, that's new. That's new to me. That might be a possibility right there. It's a good looking old grizzled Batman. It's the only one too. I'm gonna hold on to that. And they've got a deluxe edition Bane over here. Yeah, let me that's definitely worth a look. Soft goods cape, yeah. Okay. Quick score. Let me head over to the collector's corner. Here is Jurassic, but nothing, doesn't look like anything new in a while. So let's head over to the collector spot and see what's over there. Spotted this He-Man. So there's these are the $10. Oh, no, it says $21.99. There's Spycore. I haven't seen him. It's the new He-Man. There's Beast Man. I'm looking forward to the Chronicles edition. There's Mechanic. Four He-Mans. The Power Sword, of course. And Battle Cat. And then the two vehicles. Oh, a little surprise right there. Okay. Moving on. There, might as well just keep you with me. And they have started doing this Pokemon section, which they're slowly filling in. plushies, and if you're a fan, no idea what's over here. Mini Pops up top, Pops all over the place on the far left here. Let me scoot on over. I gotta put Batman down for a second up there. There's another. We found this for my buddy. If you're watching last week's video, I did find this and picked it up for a friend of mine. And then there's more McFarlane here. So there's a variant of Freddie Freeman. There's the new Lobo, which we have found. Let's see. Jervis Tech. I don't know who he is. From the animated series. Another variation of Batman. There's a new movie Joker. Animated series Joker. And looks like a variant, different color. So look at, there's the two. That's more traditional, obviously, with the purple. And anything else behind there? Nope. And Turtles and some NECA. I see the Count. Is that Monsters, Frankenstein, The Bride, 2-pack, E.T., and some Gremlins. All right, so we're gonna grab this and make our getaway and head over to Walmart. All right, stick around, more to come. I had to do a voiceover for this section, so pardon me. I'm at Walmart. Here is Logan Paul. This is my favorite look for him, his wrestling garb. I think that gear is my favorite of all his looks. Got a CM Punk there. I think down below we found a Uncle Howdy and the Stone Cold Ultimate. And we're just scooting along here, right past the Transformers. We're looking around, they still have the NFL, Steelers, and Dallas Cowboy robots. We did find a one Masters piece, which the box is a little damaged, so we're going to pass on him. Trapjaw for now. And we're moving over to our right with some Spidey stuff. And scanning the bottom, we found this. Brand new from Spider-Man, Brand New Day, this Hulk. That's the first time we've seen that toy, and Hulk is going to feature pretty prominently, I'm told, in that movie, so that's cool. Moving over to the right here, they've had this, boom, this is brand new. This Deadpool and Wolverine, and that's during the, when he dug up the Logan's skeleton, and then you see the spine and the skull there. And I would have picked this up, but for $44, no bueno. So that's a catch and release. I'm just not paying $45 for that. And still a bunch of the plain clothes Wolverine. Of course, Spidey and Iron Man. And Star Wars look to be about the same stuff that we've seen. There's a Leia and a Luke. That's a Gamerverse back there. Original release. ATST Driver, Mando, Boba Fett. The usual suspects. Look at all those toys. Hopefully some cool stuff's in there. I'm going to have to come back in a couple days. In the meantime, I'm going to head over to the electronics section and see if they've upgraded. No such thing as a reset at this Walmart. Just the same old Pops, Plush, UFC, Crazy Creepy Coraline, and the same couple of McFarlane figures. So at least the toy aisle had a couple of things. And that's going to wrap it up for this week, guys. I got a lot going on this weekend, so. But first, groceries in the buggy for the troops. Gary Grails reminding you once again, your Grails are out there. Go find them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.